Hi, my name is Debbie, and I am obsessed with all things to do with ultrasound. I'm an empty nester who has spent the last 28 years scanning in all different kinds of situations: clinics, hospitals, point of service, emergency departments, private offices, echo, vascular, general, high-risk OB, and want to dive down deep into all things to do with technology, techniques, and transformation. It's time we take ultrasound to the next level. Think of this like your little power boost on your commute to all things ultrasound, along your way to the thing that we call work. So pull up a seat, make sure you're comfy, and be ready to be challenged and encouraged as we learn it's all about the frequency. Hello, and welcome back to the podcast. It's all about the frequency. Today, we're going to talk about new beginnings. This is one of my favorite times of the year, and specifically new beginnings in our career. So this time of the year, it naturally invites reflection, right? And we want to think about what we want more of and what we want less of and what we might be ready to leave behind. But before we get into that, I'd like to first just reflect on all the positive things that happened for you in your career this year. What were some of the real key pivotal takeaways? Where did you go above and beyond, or what did you learn more about? Or was there a patient that really stood out to you that really kind of changed the way you thought of some things? So first, I want you to make a list of 10 to 20 things of all the positive things that you did in your career, things that you contributed or boundaries that you set and that you chose yourself first. Those little things. Or maybe you spent more time prepping for your patients for the day before starting your day. Make a list of 10 to 20 things that you did for yourself today or this year in your career. But then we want to talk about what you want to leave behind, right? So when we work in healthcare, and especially in ultrasound, career goal setting can kind of sound complicated. But this isn't just a job, it's an identity. It's something many of us have built our lives around. So if you're listening and you're feeling restless, burned out, curious about what's next, or unsure how to grow without starting over, this episode is for you. This isn't about hustle. It's not about a 5-year plan that ignores your reality. This is about intentional, honest career goals that honor who you are now, not who you were 10 years ago. So before we talk about goals, we need to talk a little bit about honesty, because new beginnings don't start with ambition. They start with awareness. Many of us set career goals based on who we think we should be: more productive, more motivated, more resilient, more willing to sacrifice. But real growth starts by asking, where am I actually just right now? Not where you wish you were, not where others expect you to be, just right now. Where are you right now? Are you energized? Are you tired? Are you craving change or stability? In ultrasound and healthcare, we're often expected to push through every season as if it's temporary. But some seasons are asking for evolution, not endurance. A new beginning doesn't always mean leaving. Sometimes it means redefining how you stay. One of the hardest parts about career growth is letting go of old versions of ourselves. That version that said yes to everything, defined worth by productivity, took pride in exhaustion, believed struggle was the price of competence. At one point, those versions served us. They got us through school. They helped us survive early career years. They built skill and credibility. But what served you then may be costing you now. A new beginning often starts with this question: who am I trying to be, even though it no longer fits? Who am I trying to be, even though it no longer fits? You are allowed to outgrow roles, environments, expectations, even dreams you once worked hard for. Growth doesn't mean you failed. It means you listened. It means you listened. So let's talk about success, because many of us inherit definitions of success we never chose. Success became more shifts, more responsibility, more credentials, more availability. But what if success looks different now? What if success means just sustainable work, physical longevity, emotional presence, meaningful contribution, and room to breathe? Let's ask yourself, what does a successful career look like for me right now? Not for your department, not for your manager, not for social media, just for you. A new beginning often starts when success shifts from impressing others to protecting yourself. Now let's talk a little bit about goals, but grounded ones. Instead of asking, what should I do next? Try asking, what do I want more of? And what do I want less of? Do I want more autonomy, growth, teaching, leadership, balance, creativity? Do I want less physical strain, chaos, emotional drain, or resentment? Career goals don't have to be dramatic. They can be asking for a schedule change, pursuing a specialty, mentoring others, stepping into education, setting boundaries around call, preparing quietly for a future shift. A powerful career goal might simply be, I want to still love my work 5 years from now. And that counts. We often delay change because we think it requires a leap, a big step. But most career transformations happen through small, consistent, millimeter steps. One conversation, one boundary, one class, one decision to stop tolerating what drains you. Ask yourself, what is that one step I could take in the next 30 days? Not the perfect step, not the final step, just the next honest one. Momentum is built through clarity, not urgency. I wonder what life would look like in the medical field if we all stopped rushing to get this and rushing to get that, and did our exams in a timely manner, but without rushing. If you've been in healthcare for a long time, you may wonder if it's too late to change. Let me just say this very clearly. Your experience is not a limitation. It's your leverage. You bring clinical wisdom, emotional intelligence, pattern recognition, deep understanding of systems and people. New beginnings don't erase your past. They build on it. You're not starting from scratch. You're starting from strength with millimeter changes. A new beginning doesn't require a calendar change or even a job change. It just requires a decision to listen to yourself, a decision to honor your limits, a decision to define success on your own terms. Your career doesn't need to cost you your health, your joy, or your identity. You are allowed to evolve. You are allowed to want more and less at the same time. As you step into this next chapter, may your goals be rooted in truth, not in pressure. And may your new beginning feel like alignment, not exhaustion. Thank you for being here and for listening and being a part of this community. If this episode resonates, please share it with someone who's quietly wondering what's next for them. You're not behind, you are becoming. Thank you for tuning in to It's All About the Frequency podcast. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Share it with a friend and remember to keep your frequency high.